slow off cutter. He is going to have to use all the pace and try and gain pace, gain momentum, because at 69 miles per hour, he was going to have to give it a whack to clear Tamar Mills. He can't. It's a beautiful catch. Deepak Hooda, he's going to go. It's 89 for 3.
There are a lot of women who really like the thought of a man cleaning their house. And I think they'll pay for it. I'm setting up a different business. Gina, that is so brave.
Do you know what you're getting into?
We clean houses and give pleasure. Obviously, you don't have to if you...
I'm in.
We are fulfilling a need for all those women who feel sexually invisible.
Yes.
England needed that wicket. 3 down now, India. Jordan, first wicket for him. Been a pretty good start for him as well. Hardik Pandya. Great to see him back. Great to see him back bowling as well. All about his fitness. He's destructive at the end of an innings. Strike rate is very good.
His leadership in the IPL as well, leading his team. Right up till the last day of the IPL, I mean, he was just fantastic. He stood up there, he took on the responsibility, he batted at the top of the order, he said, I'll score the runs. I thought he grew as a player. The Hardik before captaincy was a soft cricketer. He was there and thereabouts.
Slips in. England realising the only way to stop the flow of runs is to get wickets and keep getting wickets. He's away, Pandya.
Great for Jordan. Really, really good. Good for his confidence in his first over. Not had the best time of it of late. And have a look at this. Little slower ball. Deepak Hooda tries to just use the pace. But there wasn't enough pace. It was only at 69 miles per hour. Mills catches it. It's a happy team. It's a happy Jordan. 3 down now, India.
Yeah, Butler had just moved Mills just that little bit finer. Went straight to him. Slip stays in, even for Surya Kumar Yadav. Nine overs gone, and it's 91 for 3. Excellent start from Chris Jordan. He's had a difficult time of late. He does those hard overs at the death. Very, very useful man in this team. He would like a good period with the ball, and that's an excellent start. 1 for 5 in his first 6 deliveries. ...81 wickets now for Chris Jordan, equal with Adil Rashid as England's leading wicket taker. Flicked away nicely. It's a better line from Parkinson. Wonder how Hardik sees it here. Kevin Peterson, 3 down. This new approach of India. Don't be timid in the middle overs. Will he go after Parkinson? He will. Straight back over his head. There's your answer.
You can't miss out there, Nas. That was tossed up. It was in the slot. And whether it's your first ball, your 10th ball, or your 50th ball, you've got to put that away. Because you've got to look at the opposition that you're playing against. They're going to put it away. Look at that. It's in the slot. There's not much spin. There's not much drift.
Sent back.
Parkinson's just got to stay brave here. Keep staying brave. They are big boundaries. One little mistake, you can get a wicket here. Then India are 4 down. Then they're right in this game, England.
Should be a wide. Yeah, given as a wide. Wide again, too wide, thrashed away for 4.
Yeah, once again it's in the slot. And once again it gets punished, and it's going to get punished. It's too slow, it's too wide, and it's too full. Brave to keep tossing it up, but the quality in these guys only need half an invitation.
That's the overcorrection. Gets it through, backward point, dives over it. Can the deep fielder get round? He can. And they'll just stroll back for 2. Halfway through the innings, it's 105 for 3.
Run? Don't look at me. I'm trying to keep my annual mileage down.
My mama told me, she said, son, don't live in a place where love won't grow. It's hard on a woman to love a man when he can't resist destiny. That's why I gotta move on.
Born Confident, the new Volkswagen T-Roc, also available as a cabriolet.
I'm in the middle of something.
Well, unless you're putting yourself into immense danger to save somebody a small fortune, I don't want to hear about it.
That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm about to save Michelle £300 on her credit card.
Well, get a move on. Time is money. The rest of you keep focused and stay on top of your game. Let's start saving people serious money.
Super Save on credit cards with Money Supermarket.
Show the world what it means to be a fan at fanatics.co.uk. A collection of officially licensed fan gear. Fanatics.co.uk. Officially licensed everything.
Straight drive, bendy drive, long drive. Any drive's better than walking.
So 105 for 3, and Rohit Sharma was the first to go. Moeen Ali striking in power play and then getting the second wicket as well. Ishan Kishan, and just when he was looking good, Deepak Hooda played some lovely shots, took to the spinners, very attacking player. He sees the opportunities he's got at this number 3 slot. Surya Kumar too, the moment he came in, we know what he can do. Both these players have got a wide range of shots. It was on display today in that partnership. So Deepak Hooda was dismissed. So England chipping away at the wickets, but this is a good start from India. They're going at over 10. Mills continuing. And it's Hardik Pandya. Strike.
Yeah, I think Josh Butler just realises the moment he got 2 class players in that he wants to dismiss, so he's gone back to Mills. Parkinson's been a little expensive. Made some good calls so far. I just think he thinks this partnership needs to break. Dinesh Karthik is carded to come in next. It might be Axar Patel. And that's where we stand with the bowlers. Just 1 over for Sam Curran.
That's in the air. He'll get 4 for that. Very strong in that area. There was width on offer and was promptly punished.
Yeah, just keep an eye on the pace. During the IPL, his pace was down and he was a little expensive at times. He was a bit in and out of the side. I don't think he quite had the rhythm that he wants. He'll be searching for that rhythm now.
A big difference to this Indian team when Hardik Pandya plays. He has so much of balance, can bowl a few overs as well.
I thought he was terrific in the IPL. The roles that he played, actually, he didn't always bat in the same position. He didn't always play the same role. Sometimes he absorbed the pressure, moved on. Sometimes he went out there and whacked it from ball 1.
But I'm glad he's been given this number 5 slot. Again, excellent placement. Good work in the deep. Harry Brook, in fact Livingston, the fielder, did extremely well there. But this is a good pitch.
Yeah, it is. It's generally a very good pitch here. We did a Blast game here just a few days ago, and it was a rearranged game. It was a late call because we changed fixtures and the pitch was slow and low. It wasn't the groundsman's fault. But generally this is what you get here.
Still to come, there's Dinesh Karthik, Harshal Patel can bat, Akshar Patel can bat.
Just look a batter light to me, Ravi, when you look down that batting lineup. I know there's a slight experimental feel because it's a squad where there'll be 5 players coming back in from the Test match for game 2 and game 3. Just feel looking at them, they're maybe just a batter light. But I don't think they'll want ideally DK to come in now. He's more the finisher later on.
You might have Akshar Patel coming up the order just to give it a go in the middle. But I think the problem India has had in the past, they've not had that 6th bowler. Now with Hardik Pandya in the side, he lends that balance. Oh, that's in the air, into the crowd. Just a flick of the wrist.
He's a wonderful player to watch. 33 from 15, just using the pace. They'll have 1 or 2 selection issues in the next game, I'm sure, and down the line. But for me, this guy just has to play every single game.
No question about that. He's one of the few 360-degree players that India have. Can play all round the wicket. Can be unorthodox at time. But he's mighty effective. Already 33 from 15.
He'll be handing a little bit of advice and help to Rohit Hardik as well. I mean, winning the IPL with Gujarat.
And he impressed one and all with his captaincy. He's always had a good cricketing brain, reads the game well. You can see it in the way he plans his innings towards the end. But he captained. Look composed, calm. It's 120 for 3. So that's the place where the team stayed last year. I don't know if they're staying there now, but nice place to watch the cricket from. Beautiful evening here in Southampton. perfect weather for cricket.
You'd have loved it, Ravi. You'd have parked yourself just in one of those balconies, watching the cricket, doing a bit of commentary, going to your room. Don't have to go too far. There's a golf course just behind as well. Yeah, when we had COVID times, in terms of the effect it had on the bubble here, you couldn't go anywhere really, so we were all parked in that hotel. It's great fun.
Yes, we were too last year during the World Test Championship. Did quite a bit of quarantine here, and then the bubble. Now Jordan back into the attack. Well, from England's point of view, they believe that if they can get a couple of quick wickets here, very possible in T20 cricket. Oh, fabulous shot. Just using the pace. Just picks his spots beautifully, Surya Kumar Yadav.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks to me like England are worried about going too full because he's so strong through that cover region, so they're banging it into the pitch, but he's just using the pace well. Going slightly offside to open up the leg side.
This is where he's so clever. You can see he knew exactly what he was doing. Getting into position early.
Again, I think Morgan has gone to his most experienced bowler because he knows the importance of this partnership. Butler even. Morgan's behind us. Can't get him out of your mind.
Well, I'll be very keen to see how Jos Buttler goes about his job. Well, he's experienced. He's played a lot of T20 cricket. But Owen Morgan, who I've seen from close quarters, not just as a commentator, but even as from the Indian dressing room, outstanding captain, tactically.
I also think there's a lot on his shoulders, a lot on what he has to do, the media, the days. Leading batsman in the side, keeper, have to run off here, get his pads on between innings. So that'll just take a little while for him to get used to when he takes it on a full-time basis. I mean, he's done it 5 times before, won 3, lost 2, but it's very different when it's your role.
It is. It'll take some time to getting used to. But he's got the experience. He's been around for a long time. Just behind us, Owen Morgan there. Like I said, fabulous reader of the game. Tactically, he was very sound. They go up. It's very confident.
TV umpire to director, we've got a review for caught behind. I've checked the front foot, it's fair delivery. Original decision is not out. Could we see front on, please? Okay, it's close to the bat. If we could go to ultra edge, please. Okay, ultra edge. Clear daylight. We've got a spike. Just rock and roll that and just freeze that there next to the glove. We've got a spike when the ball is next to the glove. We could go back on field to David, please. Reverse your decision. You're on screen now. Signal now.
So he's done the job. Chris Jordan brought back into the attack, gets the breakthrough. And an important wicket this because, like I mentioned, 1 could lead to 2. Surya Kumar Yadav, fine innings, 39 from just 19. It's 126 for 4.
Show the world what it means to be a fan at fanatics.co.uk. A collection of officially licensed fan gear. Fanatics.co.uk. Officially licensed everything.
Hey Janice, Prime Day's coming. I'm on sale. They're on sale. So many reasons to celebrate. This is how we celebrate.
From electronics to home and kitchen and more. Get the epic deals you've been dreaming of. Amazon Prime Day, July 12th and 13th.
So 126 for 4. Akshar Patel comes out to the middle. So Dinesh Karthik kept for the back for the final 5 overs to do his job as a finisher. But he's no muck with the bat. He can strike the ball. Akshar Patel.
I think Josh Butler will think job done. I reckon that's why he brought Jordan and Mills on, just to try and break that partnership. Went to his quickest and most experienced.
The second. Well, Josh Butler needed a wicket and he goes to his go-to man. Is flicking the glove on the way to the keeper. He's the highest wicket taker for England in T20 cricket. Right on top of the tree there. 76 wickets now for Chris Jordan.
That's an excellent record. Bearing in mind he bowls a lot at the death, so that'll help him pick up wickets, I suppose, but also affects the economy rate and the average.
It's a good finish. 12 gone. It's 126 for 4.
I think that's really encouraging signs for England, because Jordan is so good at the death. He'll bowl 2. He's got 2 to go. He'll bowl those at the death, I'm sure. And he's generally very effective there. In the middle overs, that's where England are hoping that they can continue to pick up wickets. And he's done well. 2 for 11. That's also where England will be pleased. Look at the spacing there in the wickets. They've just not allowed the partnership to develop too much. Broken the partnership just as they're beginning to develop.
Change of bowling here. Livingston into the attack. He opened the bowling in the IPL. That's good placement. Fractionally short, and he was onto it in a flash. Hardik Pandya.
Yeah, best of Hardik Pandya. Generally reads the game situation perfectly. Knows that deep point is pretty straight.
Yes, and the placement was excellent. They played it very late so he could get it in that area. Goes down the ground. And beats long on. Consecutive boundaries here for Hardik Pandya.
Yeah, terrific batting. England just under a bit of pressure. Wonderful player. Doesn't generally bowl that. That was the off spinner. Often to the right hander, he bowls the leg spinner, going away from the bat. But Hardik's picked it up quickly. And you can see with the wrist work, he's just hitting leg side. That's pretty unusual for Livingston.
Yes, he does pack a punch when he hits it. Nice swing of the bat. Play the big shots at will.
That's generally what he bowls. The right hand, the leg spinner going away, and to the left hander, he'll bowl a lot of off spinners. It's a bit unusual, but Hardik picked it up quickly.
It's very quickly on to 27. Hardik Pandya, just 13 balls. England will feel if they can get another wicket here, be right in it. That's in the air and in the gap. That's a fine shot.
Yeah, it is, and he's also a little frustrated, I think, because Liam Livingstone, before that ball was bowled, was saying to Jason Roy at long off, just go a little squarer. I don't think it would have mattered anyway, because the timing was so good.
Yes, and he picked his spot inside out, over extra cover. Goes again on the onside.
I think this is just a hunch, Ravi. Thinking of Parkinson's bowled 2 for 25. It might just be a covering over. He's bowled 7 bowlers. He doesn't need to bowl them all, of course.
I think you're right. It's just the cover he needs for those 2 overs. So 15 off the over, 141 for 4. So 7 overs remaining. Looks like Sam Curran being brought back into the attack.
This is the area for India that they're looking to improve on, going down the line in those middle overs.
Yes, absolutely. Especially from that 9th over to the 14th over is when India's had problems in the past, where, like you mentioned, a depth in batting might help. And what was good to see today was the way they attacked power play, but that's another area where they've probably been a little short in the past. They came out today all guns blazing, prepared to take those risks. And that's one of the reasons why England have done so well in T20 cricket. They attack power play. They take their chances. Here's Curran.
I take your point. It also helps when you've got batting depth. Owen Morgan's side, over the last many years, have had an attacking player at 7. They've had almost the extra batter, so it gives that encouragement for the players in the top order to know there's that depth and cover. The point really I made earlier about this side, it almost looks a batter light, so it's harder to do that.
And that's the responsibility they give Akshar Patel. He's always had the talent, but it's a question of doing it on the big stage, getting that belief that you can do it. So if he can get a couple of good innings going, I think it'll make a lot of difference.
Same plan, just bowling into the pitch. So quite big boundaries here, central wicket. So a lot of bowlers are thinking they've got a bit of cover if they bowl it into the surface, get the batters playing square of the wicket. We saw Jordan try and do that. We saw